Good afternoon, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am. Shri Maheshwari Vasavi Nagarishwari Parameswari Kamitarthamulitchi Brahmamu Kanyaka Parameswari Devadevi Maheshwari Jagadishwari Bhuvaneshwari Kavavimamuyallavimala Kanyaka Parameswari Balachandragiritadarini Bhavya Sundara Rupini Vaishyavanshayashodivardini Kanyaka Parameswari Shri Maheshwari Vasavi Nagarishwari Parameswari Kamitarthamulitchi Brahmamu Kanyaka Parameswari Kanyaka Parameswari Kanyaka Parameswari.
Thank you, Ms. Mohammed. Now I request Ms. B, my assistant professor, to introduce our resource person and welcome the gathering.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening to one and all present here. I would like to welcome our honorary correspondent, principal, and vice principals, and all the participants for the 5 days FDP on disruptive technologies. It is my great pleasure to introduce our resource person, Dr. J. Satish Kumar sir. He is working as an associate professor in the Department of Computer Application, School of Computer Science and Engineering, Bharatiyar University, Tamil Nadu. He has completed his undergraduation in physics, master's in computer application, and Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science. He achieved gold medal in his master's. He is a member of IEEE, CSI, and other professional bodies. He is having 18 plus years of teaching and research experience. He has published more than 130 research articles in reputed journals and conference proceedings. He edited more than 10 books in his field. He completed 2 research projects under University Grant Commission and 1 collaborative project for the funding of 60 lakhs under the Department of Science and Technology, that is DST. His another project was selected for funding under Tamil Nadu government to establish a Center for Internet of Things based on disaster management recovery system in Bharatiyar University. His area of specialization includes image processing, medical imaging, signal processing, machine learning, chem informatics, and networks. He served in various capacities, which include Senate member in St. Teresa University at St. Vincent and the Caribbean Senate member for Middle East University, FZT, external reviewer for APET, representative of DST for Indo-UK Research Collaborative Meet, UK, Deputy Nodal Officer for RUSA Project, Bharatiyar University, coordinator for National Academic Depository and coordinator for Internet Center, Bharatiyar University. He received an appreciation award by Korean Convergence Society, Korea. He visited countries which includes Hong Kong, Malaysia, Edinburgh, UK, Paisley, Scotland, Philippines, Korea, and Vietnam. He acted as an organizing secretary for various international conferences and chaired sessions in international and national conferences. He is an eminent speaker who visited delivered speeches more than 125 institutions. He is an identifiable researcher in the area of Indian music and its influence on human brain. Thank you, sir. Thank you for accepting our invitation, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. B. Maithili. Actually, sir has been promoted to professor. Sorry,
Okay.
sir. We missed it. Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
it's okay.
Sorry. Thank you, sir.
So now we can take over sessions.
Yeah. Sure. Can we have multiple share option in this?
Yes, sir. Screen sharing, sir.
Yeah,
Yes.
screen share, it is showing only one. Then I would like to share entire screen.
Yes, sir. You can, if you select screen itself, it will share entire screen.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, got it. Is my screen visible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. It is.
Yeah. So shall I?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for Kanyaka, Parameswari, Arts and Science College for Women. And I would like to extend my thanks as well as wishes to Dr. A. Sudha Ramkumar and her team to organize this kind of program to enrich the knowledge of students. Happy to see that the title itself is virtual. So anyway, whether it is a pandemic or non-pandemic period, our aim is to give the knowledge to others. And then it is totally depending on the target audience, how they are going to use it, whether it is online or offline, whatever it is, where the knowledge is same. So I'm happy the college is making very good initiation, and I would like to thank my friend who introduced this college, Dr. Tirumali Chelvi Madam, even in this occasion. So, my dear friends, just I'm going to share some fundamental things as well as what are the applications of virtual reality. Why I'm using the word fundamental things, if you are not clear with the environment, about the environment of virtual reality, or what is the linkage between virtual reality and augmented reality, who are all part of it, for what purpose we are going to take this, whether this is the property or asset of mass communication students, or it is the property of movie makers, whether the IT students or non-IT students can do anything. Those things, those questions can be easily answered once you understand the basic concepts, as well as what all the what places you can apply. These things you can easily understand. That is the reason I'm starting with the fundamentals, as well as some information about the environment, what to say, augmented virtual reality environment. That helps you a lot as a starting step before going to march in this ocean. So virtual reality, the sense, please, there is something is hiding on the top. Let me to move this. Okay. Yes. Virtual reality, a simple term. The term itself, you can understand what actually the meaning of it. Virtual reality. The term virtual, it means that it is not going to be real. It is not real. It is not going to be real. then reality. Even though it is not going to be real, it should be equivalent to the real things. That is the reason virtual reality, the name has been coined for this technology. So how this virtual reality can be taken for real world? Just you have the computer technology with you, you have a state-of-art technology. That state-of-art technology will help you to bring a comfortable environment. You call it as a simulated environment, where you can feel the things, the virtual things in a real way, in a real world. Let me see one after another how the virtual reality is taking bigger role in day-by-day applications. Just I need a little bit of time. There is a one slider which is hiding something. It's not going. Yeah, now it is clear. So the extension of virtual reality, the definition where even you can tell the projection of things in three-dimensional environment or multi-dimensional environment, you call it as, that you can claim it as virtual reality. When you are projecting the things in multi-dimensional environment, the term itself you can understand. There are two dimensions. One is single dimension, another one multi-dimension. But in our array concept, what we will use, the word is one-dimensional, two-dimensional, then multi-dimensional. Actually, the two-dimensional is also multi-dimensional. So single dimension, multi-dimension, that will be the right way you can use the word. So when you're projecting the things in multi-dimensional environment, you will be able to get 360-degree view of an object where you can add the features like the environment can have an interactive, then you can even navigate through the environment, so that you will be able to feel that you are in real world. Yes. So the history of this, from where it has been started. This is the history of VR, where we are thinking that virtual reality came recently. That is not truth actually. The seed for virtual reality started in 19th century itself. 1935, there was a write-up about this technology in some books. And then that time itself, the people knows about how we can project virtual things that looks like real things. In 1957, there is a first VR multimedia device which was introduced, and then the device name you call it as Sensoroma. I will show you that Sensoroma in the next slide, right? So in a growth, 1961, the first head-mounted VR display device has been introduced. Then in 1966, after 5 years, the first basic flight simulation that has been made made with the support of VR technology. Then in 1968, we have head-mounted AR/VR display. That is, virtual reality has been embedded with augmented reality, so that the single device which is capable of bringing both technology, and then we can enhance the look or features of our application. So 1978, the remote travel experience based on the VR that came in. And then 1986, an advanced version, as well as 1987. This is one of the important stepping stone, where the person Jaran, he coined a term called virtual reality. He only named the technology with virtual reality, the term. And then again, the growth continued, and then we were able to reach here with 2007. 2007, Google, the Google came up with the Street View. Before 2005, we too struggled to see the Google map and all. And then Google, 2007 onwards, we will be able to even search where our house will be. and then where our house is, whether we can go for it like that. That street view, now the Google has uploaded a beautiful application, this street view, and then Google Map, where plenty of applications are working based on that. A lot of transportation, these transportations are nowadays, it is working based on this Google Map and all. Then in 2010, the first full-fledged device, Oculus Rift, which has been introduced to the market, and then the people started using Oculus. After some years, there is another competitor came in, that is HTC, right? Both are two different products actually. Such a way, the growth is going on even after 2018. I have made it up to 2018 only, but still the growth continues till 2023, right? My voice is audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Right. So this is actually the sensoroma. If you are able to see that, this is the graphical representation of this device. This is the sensoroma. And then you can see that a person who is sitting in this chair, and then the chair is also having some functions. You can see the bottom base, the chair is movable. That is the reason you'll be able to see one slider under this chair base. And then he's looking here inside, he's placing a head inside one cabin, and then he's looking a movie. Wherein the graphical representation, you will be able to see the person is sitting here inside, wherein you can see that there are some markers. All these markers are representing the sensor. Each and every mark that will be taking care of some particular functionality, so that with the help of these sensors, you will get movement related function. You will be also able to feel that you are in real environment, right? So that this is the first device, sensoroma, which came based on the concept virtual reality. And then in 1961, there is the first head-mounted device has been developed by these people. This is the head-mounted device. This head-mounted device, if you look in a photograph, it is okay. But if you look a real device, it is a little bit bigger, and then weight is also a little bit higher. So it is a bit hard. It is not much comfortable to wear on head. But anyway, to get this technology, no other go. This device we have to wear, and then after that there are plenty of the enhancement came in. Now we are having comfortable head mounting devices, very highly comfortable head mounting devices. I'm not showing the device which I'm having now, since we are running with NAC. Tomorrow is our NAC visit to our campus, so we are not committing anything. That is the reason I'm not able to arrange the device. Otherwise, I will show you how the headset and then how other sensors will be there. This is the initial headset actually. The people have started using this. Yeah. So in 1968, Ivan here, he is actually the professor. We're basically from computer science only, and then he came up with first AR/VR headset. This headset will have both AR as well as VR. Both technology is there, and then even you can see this. There is one hanging, and then cable connected headset. This is not wireless actually. Cable connected one, and then he is able to hold here. Here another cable is running. Madam, the slide is visible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm playing a video. Can you tell me whether it is playing?
Yes, sir.
Is it playing?
Yes, sir.
You'll be able to see, my dear friends, on the top, you can see here some hanging is there, some holding is there. And then the limited movement only he can go for it. Very limited movement only he can do. It's stopped, just clicking somewhere. Yeah. And then you can see, and then this is the bounding box. So this bounding box will be visible inside our screen. Someone is clicking. Okay. For for capturing the object, you need some kind of indicator. This is the indicator, like even in your mobile or camera, you can see some bracket-like representation, or corners will be marked with some angles. Within that angle, you have to bring your objects or something else, so that you can record or you can take a picture of that boundary-based objects. Similarly, even this AR/VR technology, there is a bounding box. You have to adjust your object projection with respect to this bounding, so that you'll be able to get that a real environment in your application. And then this is, let me hide this, 1966 Thomas, I think. Again and again, the tool is hiding on the top. I'm hiding each and every time. Actually, he is actually from military, and then he developed the first application, which is for flight simulation. Why this is the flight simulation, not flight simulation? Why this flight simulation is, well, that some kind of vehicle, unlike cycle, you cannot use it simply. Even the three kind of vehicles you will get an experience, you used to get an experience. One is the two-wheeler cycle, then the second one bike, then the third one is car, four-wheeler. Generally, when you are using the cycle, how many times it is falling down, you won't get much bigger injury for your cycle as well as for you. It will be limited only. But for bike, think about the damage will be in both sides. So the injury as well as the vehicle loss will be a bit higher. Think about the car. You will be safer, but the car damage will be higher whenever your driving is not proper. So think about the flight. So it is not at all possible if to give these real flights for training and all. So the people need an alternate for this. That is the reason Thomas, he made one flight simulation. In this flight simulation, it looks like a real flight where you can sit comfortably, and then you can drive your flight, and then based on the instruction or based on the training, right, you can do it. And then once you will be much comfortable, your driving, driving procedure, everything is comfortable, then the simulation will tell you, you can take the real flight. You can have a look on it, this one. See this. This is the totally simulated flight. The flight entrance, that front portion which is visible here. You can see here. Let me do, due to the time, I will move it.
If you hop in one of these jets, you'll understand immediately what's going on and be able to start.
Which part you have to operate for takeoff, landing, all the things will be available here. How can you communicate with nearby object? Sorry.
Whatever that is.
How can you communicate with? All the things are there here in this case. So what will happen ultimately, there will be one performance slider here. Each and every time you are working correctly, that performance slider will monitor your work. And then whenever you are doing a mistake, that also be monitored. Then your performance in the simulator will be assessed with the help of various methods. At last, it will evaluate you whether you will be fit to take this kind of training, or whether you will be given with real flight. Such kind of assessment will be given to you.
Oh my gosh, let's see if that hits. Come on, come on. No, so close.
You can see here. Just I'm moving. So all the controls will be coming here. Like original flight, you will be able to get all the controls here.
Where is it?
You can even control, you can even hit the opponent. Like the military fight, the flight, the simulation will be.
Oh gosh, no! Whoa! Oh man. Okay, that's a cliff.
You see here.
What looks strange. There's the center. Oh, okay, got it.
So the buttons, everything is.
Yeah, look behind you, Dad. Look behind you in the seat. He's a bad guy. You're not.
Right. So this is actually the basic concept for most of the video games nowadays our kids are playing in. most of the shooting games and then flying games, all kind of things, which are based on this kind of simulated environment or gaming environment, where you can bring up with lot of your creativity in application level. That makes your identity actually. So that is the beauty of virtual reality, where this is the flight is virtual, and then your training will be virtual, but that will be helpful to bring your experience in reality. Okay, so for so that you can understand now what actually the meaning of that virtual reality. So in 1978, there is another development by Aspen. Actually, he has taken a photograph using a car, and then he also made street view. To bring a street view, he used a device, and then he started capturing the images. I will show you how the car will be. Yeah, you can see here. This is the device which has been mounted on the top of the car. Like your Google Street View, they have tried with another device, where they mounted that device on the top of the car, and then they are going towards the road. What the device is doing, it is recording all the 2D, 3D images and videos. Wherever this vehicle is going, means that wherever the turnings are coming, straight lines are coming, all things will be recorded here. With the help of that, you can bring everything in the form of simulation, where if the car is going on, like your Uber or Ola app, you can see in your mobile app where your car is moving, your car is attached with Ola or Uber, such kind of people, and then in your map, your car will be marked with a small car icon. Right, whenever your car moves, this icon will also move along the path, and then you can easily understand, identify the car is whether it is moving towards me or going out from my vision. Everything can be identified easily. So this group tried with capturing the street view, and then they are bringing everything in the simulator here. You see, this is the road simulator. Whatever they have captured, everything will come here digitally. You'll be able to see here. So at last, you will be able to get a map. The map they will construct, and then they can use this for different application actually. See the device. So, and then it's not much compact actually. It's not that much compact, where the initial devices are like this only. But now we are having a compact device. I will show that also to you. The 1982, the movie Tron. You might have seen this movie actually. Right, they have brought the concept of virtual reality as part of this movie, right? So if you get a time, you can see this movie. Interesting, highly interesting. You can see how the virtual reality played a vital role in this cinematic domain. Then 1986, you have Furness. There is another person who shown interest in virtual reality, and then he brought up with another simulation project that is again useful for Air Force, and then he made an application through which actually you can do all kind of operations which are really happening in Air Force, whether it is landing or takeoff, or where the jammers will be, where you can fly, where you should not fly, where you can operate the missiles, or all kind of things. Whatever the part of this Air Force, the real functionality, all the things you can do it in simulation. Due to the time, I'm skipping the video. This is the Google Street View. Then 2007, they came up with a beautiful thing where you can see here. This is also, there is the Google. They are having the sequence of car. The car has been mounted with the device. Then the device is capable of rotating the cameras in 360-degree, so that all the directions it will take the images as well as the videos. Right, an enhanced version of this you can see here, where each and every version that has been enhanced, and then now they are having a comfortable device to upgrade their Google Map. The Google Map is updating each and every moment in their data server. They are uploading here. That is the reason you can see the Google Map when you open, you can see that this is the last update. There will be a small information from which you can understand what is the last update, when it has been updated, how many hours before it has been updated, all the things which you can see, right? So where in 2010, the comfortable device which came in Oculus Rift, where nowadays the people are using it, the people nowadays, they are using only two devices. One is Oculus Rift, another one HTC. HTC. I will show you both things. I will show you. Right. So someone has to admit. It is asking me to admit. Please take care of it.
Sir, I am doing.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the device Oculus Rift. Even I have a Oculus Rift only, the device which I am having. I feel much comfortable with that device. And then we are in Bardar University, we are establishing augmented reality and virtual reality lab, complete lab structure under one state government scheme. It is going on, So why I'm telling these things is that much important the technology is. Once you learn this technology, then you can show your identity. You can stand as a unique person in front of this market, IT market especially. Where Oculus is actually the part of Facebook. It is a Facebook product. There are 3 versions of Oculus is there. When you are purchasing it, you should put all kind of, you should get all kind of information from these things. So how the Oculus Go is actually the basic device. Then the next versions are Quest and Oculus Rift S. Then you can go with which model you want for your application. Some devices will have only transitional movement only. Some devices you will get transitional as well as rotational movement, so that you will be able to get 360-degree by putting pitch, row, and yaw, roll and yaw direction. You can move your capturing devices, and then you will be able to make the scene. Yes. So this is actually overall, since I'm not showing this real device, all the pictures I'm showing you, where these 2 sensors are wall mounting sensor. These 2 things will help you to decide the boundary. I'm sitting here and then my monitor is here. I have to decide that which region I should have my boundary. With respect to that, I will place one wall mounting boundary sensor here, another wall mounting boundary sensor here. And then this is actually the headset. You have to wear it. And then these 2 things, the ring-like thing, which you have to wear on your hand. You can comfortably keep like this, and then you can place your thumb finger for joystick. Everything will be much comfortable in the movie. In this thick, it is not clear, but in reality, you feel much comfortable by holding these kind of devices. There are 2 important sensors which are playing important role in this technology, state-of-the-art technology. One is IR sensor. And then for what purpose you can use IR. Then that will give you the signal whenever the signal reflect from the object, so that you can identify the object is how far, how closer, everything. Another thing is inertial measurement sensor, IMU sensor. Probably you might have heard about it if you are interested in IoT or embedded system, where that will be used to detect motion when you are moving. Then that will be directed by this. So these 2 are 2 basic sensor which are there in Oculus as well as HTC. In both AR, VR based devices, you will be able to see these 2 sensors. As I said here, you can see there will be one transmitter, one receiver. When the signal touches the object, and then it will reflect. With respect to this distance, you can with respect to this response, you can identify the distance. You can decide how long the object to reach, everything, right? You can see this IMU sensor here. Then the better to get more information, go to the website oculus.com. Oculus.com in their homepage itself, you will be able to see this. The 3 things which they will tell, and then they will tell under each and every project for what all the applications they will use this. That is most important. You should know that. Then another version of the device which the people will use is HTC. This is web project, right? VAVE web project. This is the competitor for Oculus Rift. Both are, performance wise, both are good. You can go for any device, whichever is economically feasible for you, you go for it, and then you can buy. And then you can go with their website also to see how the products are, and then what all the applications these products can be applied. Under the experiences, you can see what all the attempts they have made by using HTC. You will be able to see. I will show you. I will show you. Time permits, I will show you. Apart from this, Oculus Rift and HTC, you have other company projects. Acer, they came up with a head mount, their own head mount. HP, they came out with, and then Lenovo, Dell, Asus, you can have all. Oculus Rift, these kind of head devices, you can see two monitor. And then you'll be able to see two monitor, and then with the help of the two monitor, the scene, you'll be able to get it in a single display projection. That will make you to feel that you are in real environment. The components, if you take both hardware as well as software, both are there, and then the virtual reality environment will have the collection of sensor, display, and then some input devices. You have to give the joystick, and then you have a modeling also. The graphics concept is there, audio should be, and then otherwise you won't feel you are in real environment. That audio is most important. So for example, I'm just dropping a pin, and then pin is going to touch the ground. That will give you a small sound. If you are, if that decibel is visible, decibel is comfortable to your ear, your ears will clearly listen that sound. So that when such kind of simulations are simulations which you are developing, you should be very careful with the sound, and that you have to give the correct sound. Then only you will be able to feel that that pin is falling on some particular object, and then it is giving the sound. Unlike other environment, you need a graphical user interface also, and then you need a separate virtual reality environment. There are different environments where you can develop the code. For this, I will show you the forthcoming slides, and then ultimately you need a computer device or computing device. Instead of saying computers, you can tell it is computing devices. That computing device may be of any kind. Now, earlier we worried about the desktop computers and then bigger computers like initial first generation, second generation computers. But nowadays, we are very comfortable with desktop, then desktop to laptop, now laptop to the small notepad. We have all kind of devices. Now we are having Raspberry Pi, which is equivalent to your computer, that will do all kind of processing, that will get connected with your screen monitor. Then it is having its own processing unit, memory, all kind of things, right? So that much comfortable devices which you are having. So it is better, instead of using the word computer here, you can keep it as computing device, right? So these are all the virtual devices, virtual reality headset devices. Still, you can even see Google Cardboard. This is the Google Cardboard actually, right? The range of the price, it will be even start from $50. Then based on your need, you can go for buying it $50,000 to $800,000 even. Nowadays, I recently came to know even HTC and Oculus, that will be around even 1.6 lakhs near to, right? So you will get a complete set of that. Then as I said, computing device, that is the right word. And then you have plenty of input and output devices. You have the input even camera, you have the joystick. You'll be able to see here there is one hand jacket. The hand jacket, if you wear this jacket, and then whenever you are moving your finger, ultimately that will be connected with sensor. So automatically what will happen, whenever you are I'm shaking my little finger, automatically you can correlate that movement with your computer. So you'll be able to see such kind of movement with correlated or respective object in your screen. Just I will move, since only 1 hour is given. So this I have already explained. And then these are all the software where you can try to download or you can go through. Then only you can understand. See, until you sit and then learn, it is very difficult to get these informations. Your learning will come only in terms of your interest. That is most important. So unity, you go with the unity, you'll be able to get lot of examples are there. And then these are all the packages where you may be familiar with the Maya, 3D, Blender. These are all the things. Don't say that, sir, these are all not part of my curriculum or not part of my syllabus. Even nowadays, students, whatever the subjects which we are placing as part of the curriculum, the students are not learning perfectly. But these are all the things which are outside your syllabus. Who will come and teach you after your PG? No one. No one will come and scold you. No one will come and ask you, write the record, submit the assignment, do the lab, write the examination. Nothing will come from anyone after your PG. Then only you can understand, after PG only you can understand how actually you have to learn. That is the bigger problem with all the students, including my students. Today I did counseling for 10 students in the morning, and then I'm sharing those things, and then I'm getting such kind of information from them. Sir, I face difficulty in learning these things, sir. Yes, there is a difficulty only. Why? Because this is the new thing. The difficulty which you have faced in your LKG, even LKG, what you have done? Did you learn all A to Z and then going and sitting in your LKG classroom? No. You have you have taught with these basics by teachers, and then you started struggling with, after that you are learning. But that kind of learning skill really we are not able to see with undergraduation and post-graduation students nowadays. I don't know how to say. It is a little bit pathetic situation only. I'm telling these things is these are all the thing where you have to go and then sit and then you have to see what is what. I'm just asking you, keep the answer with you. How many of you are heard about these terms? You think about yourself. Don't tell that, sir, this is not part of my syllabus. You should not tell that. This is also not part of my curriculum. It is not part of my syllabus. I'm not handling this subject. Then why should I to establish the lab? Why should I to do the projects by using this? It is only because of the interest. That is the reason your madam is reading my resume, where I have some good numbers in talks, publications, and other kind of projects. It is only because of my interest. That's it. That interest, if you have, then you can also do wonders. You can bring these things easily in your profile. So that you can note down this, and then you can see these environment. Actually, these are all the environment where you can develop the code for even augmented reality as well as virtual reality. So the mostly used software, there are two softwares which will be used. One is Unity, another one Unreal. That will come in the next slide. So Unity, a beautiful platform where this is the free version. Student version is also there. Pro, there is Unity Pro, which we are going to purchase. It is a bit costlier, where that will be applicable for industry related applications and other research related applications. It will have advanced feature, but for your level, the student version itself is fine. Free version is fine. You can download and then you can learn how to make the code. Why we are going for Unity? You open and then see plenty of study materials are there. Plenty of study material. Step-by-step examples are there. How to develop a code. All the things are there. You have a lot of resources. You have the coding environment, Java, C#, Python, all kind of things you have. And then the quality. If you look at the quality of a developed product by using Unity as well as Unreal. Unreal is a little bit higher in quality than this Unity. I'll show you what are all the purpose. You can develop this virtual reality based solution for the domains, gaming, automotive, transportation, manufacturing, film, architecture. All these are all the discipline where you can play vital role. Actually. So I have given the the website of Unity. Let me show you if it is there. Madam, this Unity website is visible?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
So you can see here where the products you will be able to see, and then whenever, my dear friends, whenever you get a time, just go through what all the things are there. Then you will be able to see one Lion King movie. They too use this augmented reality, virtual reality app. Okay, that will help. That such kind of examples will make you to work more. Then see here, there are a lot of learning resources for learners, educators, professionals, all the things you can have. For whom you can develop this. This is the slide which I have mentioned. I have, this is the information I copied in my slide. You can see. Right? So these are all the things where you can develop, your own app, and then you'll be able to see this. This is the film and animation, where how this thing can be developed for this. Okay, if you click here, you'll be able to see how this has been developed, and then what is the code behind. Everything you can learn it up. It is loading slowly. See, a small app they have developed by using all the things which you have seen. Okay. So all the characters, the only bigger problem with us, what we are actually doing is, let me come to my presentation. What we are actually doing is, we are always searching Rajinikanth movie, and then your favorite heroes. I don't know, I'm not able to name them. Vijay and Surya. Or if I miss some other people, then please you can. So those movies alone we are searching. We are not even spending our time to look this kind of movies, animated movies, and the cartoons. Cartoons are really you can sit and then see. I don't know whether you have received one WhatsApp. It's okay. I'm not deviating the topic. Those kind of TV shows and movies, if you see, I'm not asking you to see the concept. Instead, I'm asking you how to search what is the concept behind, how they have made it up. That is most important, actually, right? So you go to this Unity and then see, then you will have the examples also. That example will help you. See, there is one auto parking just making, which has been made through the simulation. One car which is coming in. This facility is available in higher end cars. Benz and Audi, such kind of cars you will have this. See, there is an object that should be placed here, parked here automatically. Driverless. I'm telling you, driverless. Even though driver is sitting, if you on that, if you switch on that auto parking, you no need to touch the steering or anything else. The car will be parked perfectly, right? So it is whenever it is trying. See, these are all the failure cases, and then what all the failure cases are happening. See, how many hits are happening. Let me to move a little bit more. See, 20,000 times. After 20,000. The car is not moving, it is hitting the nearby car. Then again I am moving here. 25,000, not proper. 50,000. Even in 50,000, not proper. That green light is okay. But again, you will be able to see in 50,000 also, it won't properly standing over there. You will get a failure. The green is fine. If it shows green, that is fine. But it is not able to properly stand over there. See, that is not parking here. Instead, it is crossing that red line. Okay, it's going away somewhere. See, this is the failure case. And then, what is the final thing you see? This is 2 lakh attempt. Even in the 2 lakh attempt, it is not able to. One wheel is here, one wheel is here. Then when it is getting concluded, you see, it went to 3 lakhs, 3,10,000, right? So more than 3,10,000 attempt after doing this, then the object is able to learn that the system is able to learn that I can go for comfortable parking, right? So that much training is also needed nowadays. So you have beautiful technologies, deep learning, machine learning, right? So that will help you. Earlier we fighted with extracting features, manual features, and then we struggle a lot to train our algorithm, write our algorithm. But nowadays you have a comfortable environment, this deep learning concept at all, where the training is not at all a bigger problem, right? So the only thing is you have to sit peacefully, and then you have to learn the things. That is most important. So that the technical part, let me to skip this. And then friends, when you get a time, you go for this Brace-Key. Brace-Key will tell you, this is the YouTube channel, especially for this VRER. You type Brace-Keys and then see, the first video will tell you how to develop a beginning exercise in VR. The first exercise for beginner, okay, that will be the first thing. In Java, when you are seeing that most of the book, they will tell hello world, that will be printed, right? Similarly, the similar kind of thing will be there in that video and that YouTube, where you can learn this AR/VR concepts by using these development tools. You can see the code, Unity code. And then those who are working in embedded system, this code looks familiar. You have a IDE environment, integrated development environment here, where you have two primary classes. You can write some code here as well as some code here, right? So it is like you are auto scripting only. So most of the scripts are available. You can code for your need. The rest of the thing are constant, which you can copy and then paste it up. This, by keeping that in my mind, actually, I introduced Maya to my students, for PG students. I asked them, you have to learn, and then I introduced this subject for 3 years. Out of 3 years, totally each year, our strength will be 60 to 70. So you just calculate 7 threes, no? Nearly 200 students. Out of 200 students, one student got appointed in, got a job in cinematic field. That is the success ratio, but I'm so happy that he is able to fit in, and then he's getting very good job, right? So this kind of graphical tool will help you to get more knowledge. Sir, will it be more hard to learn? It is not at all like that. You can easily learn. These are all our lab exercise. I asked them to draw a butterfly. You have to bring the butterfly to fly. It looks like a real butterfly. So that's what our students has done. You can see these are all the snaps. Then Unreal is also another open source platform where you can develop a very good application. Quality wise, that Unreal, which will give you much better performance than Unity. Then you can bring with mixed reality, both AR and VR, that will also be implemented by using this platform. There are plenty of things. The types of VR, if you take, it is like immersive, non-immersive, semi-immersive, different types of VR environment is there, where you can have what all the things will come in immersive, what all the things are come in non-immersive, which visualization of virtual products will be possible in non-immersive, and the semi-immersive, which will have part of immersive and non-immersive features. Due to the time, I'm switching fastly. There is a modeling. VR concept is primarily for modeling. I don't know whether I have that. Let me to check whether I have that modeling software in my desktop. You'll be able to you'll be able to find 3D doctor here. Where this I'm using it for my medical imaging. You can see here. This is the pelvis part of your body. That the hip bone. Usually, the layman will say this is the hip bone. And then see, these are all the two-dimensional images. And then if I'm putting this, what is happening? The entire 2D images that looks in 3-dimensional. Madam, it is visible? Is it visible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you can see that if there is any problem in a hip bone, if there is any crack or if there is any abnormal growth or decay, everything can be identified by using this thing. And then there is one beauty of this part I will show you. Let me to go for rendering, right? See this. See this. This is the pelvis bone where it looks very clear now. You can see here where this is the spinal. Then this is the tailbone. You'll be able to see this is the tailbone, and then either this is the support bone in your hip actually, right? See the beauty of this. See. So these are all actually the juice of the technology, virtual reality and augmented reality, where you can bring the things in a real thing. But this is not at all real. This has been simulated with the help of this concept, so that the doctors will have a clear look how the bone front part will be, how the bone hidden part may be, where the problem is, how can you see. These are all this L1, L2, L3 continuation, spinal continuation. This is the bone you can see here. This is your spinal actually, right? So this is actually the beauty of it, where you can use this technology. And this let me to skip this, and then there is an example. There are plenty of applications of virtual reality. You can develop the simulated environment for various sectors, modeling, engineering, and then telecommunication, film, especially that cinematic technology, entertainment technology. These technologies are playing vital role. If you have an interest, and then you are able to develop your small things by using Unity and Unreal, you will be invited by the people. See, this is also this. He is my student 4 years before. We attempted this, and then we would like to make one virtual application with respect to the eye part. Then I will show you how the virtual thing will be, where we have done hardware and software support, so that we will be able to segregate all the parts. And then see here, it's not moving. So this is the virtual glass actually, where this virtual glass will be applicable. Then I will be, after explaining this, I will be back. This is all the technical thing which I will. I will show you this. After that, I will explain. So for what purpose actually I have developed that glasses? When you are going for airport or some sunglass shop, you can find the Ray-Ban and other Fast Track or other kind of police. Those glasses will be cost even minimum from 30,000, 50,000 to 2 lakh, 3 lakh. It is most costlier. So I have a glass, and then I'm wearing each and every time, means this is the hold actually. This hold will get loose, so that the shopkeepers, they won't easily give it to all the people. But you want to wear and then see. When I'm wearing this, I will be able to understand that whether it is covering my full face, or will it be properly sitting here. All kind of things will be possible only after wearing it. But if the shop person allow me to wear such kind of costly glasses, think about if 100 people are coming and then trying it, this will go away. So that automatically the nuts and then the place where it holds the glass, all the things will get loose. So the shop people won't easily give you, and then they will give you for some try, but they won't give it to all the people. That is a bigger challenge for them. If they are losing one glass, means it will be around 1 lakh. Right, so it is the costliest one. So for them, what we have developed is, we have developed this actually, where virtual glass, a person go and then stand in front of the mirror or screen, automatically that glass will come and fix on their eyes. Then you can see this is the image. After fixing the glass, this is an image. So at least 50 to 60% you will be able to get a satisfaction whether this glass will suit for me. And then if you feel that this is suitable, then you can ask the person to give that glass so that you can wear and see. Otherwise, if you feel that the color is not suitable, size is not suitable, you no need to try that glass. Even that will save your time as well as it will be helpful to shopkeeper also. For that, we have developed that application actually. The same thing extended for the textile industry. See here, 3D mirror. See what is happening. She's coming and standing before this 3D mirror, and all the parameters have been captured. Then she is trying to take the type of cloth, dress, which she wants to check. She has taken. Now you can see in the mirror, this is actual dress. That is the real. This is the virtual. But you can see that the person who is actually wearing that dress, that is the virtual reality. You can see it. Anything you can try. So you don't need to go for that that test room, and then you can change the thing where the ladies are facing a lot of problems because of the spy camera and all. So this will support you much by looking there, and then you can filter out. These are all the shirts, or these are all the material which I can try. The rest of the thing I don't want to try. You can see here itself, and then you can come to the conclusion. So this is actually an application where we tried my scholar's son, and then who tried with a mobile app. Mobile app also we can do, and then you'll be able to see here. This is not actually his font. This is actually his font. And then you can see here, this is the font which is available in the store. We have chosen that, and then that will be perfectly fit here. Then you can see whether this is good for this person. If you feel that that is okay, then you can ask them to give, then you can go for testing that. Otherwise, you can leave it off. See this, how perfectly it is sitting, right? So this is our place actually. This is our house where it has been tested. Then VR simulation. If you go for simulation, the flight simulation I have shown. Likewise, there are plenty of simulations that have been developed based on this technology, which helps the people to train themselves without the bigger loss. Phobia. Phobia is again the beautiful place. Psychologists, they are using it. Somebody who are not at all comfortable with some insect, cockroach, or a lizard, or any kind of things, you think about it. You have developed one app, and then in that app, the cockroach is coming over there, and then you are going near to cockroach. Even in the simulation environment, you feel that is not comfortable to you. But if you say go, that is, you are looking the cockroach, and then you are telling that go. Immediately the cockroach is listening that a virtual cockroach will go to somewhere else, means what you will do? Your phobia will go away. Your fear will go away. Next time what you will ask, the cockroach, you will ask them to come. So automatically your phobia will, that level will be reducing. Of course, you are dealing with that real environment, but in virtual environment, but in real environment, whatever you tell to cockroach, that won't listen. But ultimately your fear will go away. So that is the treatment through this VR technology. Then you think about one lizard is there. You are asking your lizard to dance. The virtual lizard is dancing. What you will do? You start liking the lizard, right? Automatically the fear on that particular insect will go away. So virtual telesurgery is possible. That is also possible. Most of the medical hospitals, medical colleges, they are having virtual body, so that the students will come. That you know well, the term which the people will use it of cadaver. The cadaver will be the whole body where the medical practitioners and learners will use it up, and then that is very limited for medical institutions. So those the limited number of cadavers will be used by n number of students actually. So for them, this kind of simulations will be helpful, like this. We are human body, so that you can have a human body, virtual human body. You can cut, and then you can operate. You can do, even your operation gets failed, nothing will happen to human, right? So since it is the virtual, you can see here, this is the virtual operation for an organ, right? So that will be helpful for physically handicapped students also. That is also possible. This one of my research scholar who we worked with brainwave based applications. This is my room actually where I'm sitting in. And then I have the medical devices where we have taken the signals and then we have applied for augmented reality, virtual reality concept. And then we are in the process of developing some application for medical people. So my dear friends, one thing which you have to understand very clearly, that is, you should not think that Sir is having 18 plus years of experience and then he is learning. Before 18 years, I am also like you. Likewise, you should not miss the concept that these are all the concept your teacher has to teach. No, no one will teach. You have to show the interest and then you have to learn, right? If you start learning it, you see this thing, then I will close my talk. You just see, just be like this guy to follow the topic AR/VR. If you go near, you feel nothing. Okay, so this AR/VR concept is really easy, and then you can even learn Unity, you can even learn Unreal. Everything is possible, and then the only thing is you have to put your interest, not to follow the girl or boy, but to follow the topic, right? Just go and then see the topic. The topic will be so comfortable to you, then you feel nothing. Okay, so with this, my dear friends, thanks for your patient listening. Due to the time, I skipped a lot and then I rushed up a lot of the slides. Thank you. Any queries you can ask me. Friends, are you there? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Just I will pause my share. Is my voice visible? Is my voice audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me to stop this.
Sir, in chat box, they have posted on questions. No?
Questions,
I
sir?
think from Divya ma'am,
They
Unity,
come out from this.
Unreal, Frame or Blender, which tool is easy for new developers of
Wait,
VR?
wait. I will stop sharing this and come back. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can tell me now. Yes.
Unity, Unreal, Frame or Blender, which tool is easy for new developers of VR?
So that's what I'm telling you. Both are comfortable platform. I'm using Unity actually. I'm using Unity, and then that doesn't mean that Unreal is hard. All the platforms are having your for loop, your while loop, your if condition, your variable declaration. The only thing is the creativity, and then how you are going to bring your idea in that differs.
Sir, one more faculty asked, does VR make people sick?
There is a negative thing. Then if you are ready to listen me, then I can, as a medical researcher, I will tell you. There is a group of people, they are working for making virtual human for relationship for both men and women. And then they are so comfortable. The men can control virtual women. Women can control virtual men. Based on their like, they can do that. They can live. But the problem is, it is very hard to come out from that virtual world. When they are coming back from virtual world, they will become mad. That is the bigger negative impact of this technology. So, what to say in Tamil, people will say, "Edume vanda alava iranda good." When it crosses that limit, always it will be a problem. 1 hour session, fine. 1.5 hours means students will start scolding me like that.
Faculty programs, faculty.
Faculty,
Sir.
oh.
Yes, sir.
Oh, great. I thought it
So
is
really, it was very interesting. Sir.
Someone is asking me, you are in image processing. Can you read that?
Sir, you are an expert in image processing.
Okay.
How you tried that VR in that area?
Okay. See, my dear friend, what to say? See, computer science itself is not our asset. That you have to think about. You should feel that physics is my subject. You should feel that chemistry is my subject. Since I felt like that, I brought one SEA paper in chem informatics. I came up with a beautiful problem in chemistry plus informatics. So that even that interdisciplinary is also connected. Image processing and virtual reality is nothing. So, Vijay, am I answered to you? Yeah, Vijaya, Miss Vijaya, I think. Am I answered to you?
Sir, she's from Loyola College.
Loyola College. Okay. So I think that's what I'm repeatedly telling. The basic concepts are same. And then just now before the session I'm mentoring one student, and then I'm telling to the students. The student is telling that, sir, I'm interested in what to say, cloud. I would like to go for cloud. Then I told you, I told him actually, cloud. Okay, fine. What is the base network? Then what is the base again? Communication. If you take the communication, there is a signal processing. If I take a signal, then there will be image processing. If I take image, then there will be a mining, image mining, data mining. All are brothers and sisters only, my dear friends. Don't think that one particular different image processing cannot have any connectivity with other discipline. All the discipline connected with all other disciplines. So the topic that you have to visualize and then see where you can place. How to interconnect machine learning with AR? Fine, yeah, possible. Integrated. You have the integrated environment where what to say. See, nowadays, whatever as a researcher, Dr. Jayashree, you are asking, whatever as a medical, as a researcher, you and me are developing, ultimately how it is coming, you see. That will be in the form of app related product. For example, I'm telling you, since someone is asking me, you are an image processing guy. In image processing, I'm writing a core algorithm for doing a small operation segmentation. So at last, I'm concluding that my algorithm, my segmentation algorithm is fine. It is having this much accuracy, all kind of things, blah, blah, blah. But when I'm looking this computer or tools or even app, if I take an app and then that app is giving you a comfortable way of pinching your image with 2 fingers, and then you can easily crop it off. So what actually is ultimately all the products end up with some comfortable zone. It may be in the form of app or product or whatever it is. So that when we are working at research level, there only we need this kind of connectivity. So surely you need, for searching, you need an algorithm. For sorting, you need an algorithm. For learning, you need an algorithm. I have a mobile app where this mobile app I'm not able to show you. But anyway, since it is a in development level, when I'm showing this, whatever the object which is coming in my boundary, and then I will capture the object which I need. I will leave all other objects. So what is happening ultimately? Object recognition, object identification, segmentation. That's it. So at last, whatever the object which I need, I'm taking it off. Right. So that this learning concept is ultimately come. When you are a researcher and then you are developing the base code, ultimately everything will come. You have to perfectly use.
So shall we proceed to vote of thanks?
Yes. Okay. Sorry, I think I was not told that the participants are faculty, or otherwise even I can, since I thought that they are students, or even I can take it to code level. So that will be so, helpful to them.
It's informative.
Yeah. Lab view, Dr. Gomadi Meena, even lab view, if you go for, it is well and good. Why I'm using MATLAB? We purchased a 5 user license and then we are using it. And then even once upon a time, we have used the trial vision, all other vision, where I am not able to record since the recording section is going on. So the trial vision and other visions which we have used. But LabVIEW and the open source, even go with the Python, that always stands. Whatever I'm developing in a MATLAB, whenever I'm going for product translation, that is the knowledge to product, I have to acknowledge MATLAB. MATLAB people will come and claim you have used my code and then you should not. So what I usually use to do whenever we are going for copyright or product patent filing, the developed application using the MATLAB, we will migrate to open source. So always better. Which tool for you are asking ARVR? Beer. Go with both. I'm not able to discriminate, but it is not like a hard thing. You go and sit and then you will be able to see that that environment will both environment will support you much. The only thing is your interest. Why they are not able to do? All are in chat. Why you are not giving permission to?
No, sir, they can unmute and talk, sir.
Oh, then my dear friends, what is happening? All are chatting. Okay. Okay. Anyway, okay, fine. So please.
Any other persons from participants side?
You can reach me in my mail or anything else support, fine. And then really I'm happy. And then see if you are able to, my dear friends, you are able to take this information to your students, please do. Please do. And then learn along with them. Thank you.
Now I request Ms. B. Ramya to propose vote of thanks.
Yes, ma'am. A very good evening to all. It gives me an immense pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks for this event. At first, I would like to thank our resource person, Dr. J. Satish Kumar sir, who gave an idea about virtual reality and its applications. Thank you, sir, for making this FDP day 3 more interesting and successful. I would like to convey my special thanks to our management, honorary correspondent, principal, and vice principals for their constant support and encouragement. I extend my sincere thanks to all my department faculties for their support in making this session success. Last but not least, I thank our participants from various colleges for participating in these sessions. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you so much for patient listening. Thank you, madam.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah. See you back.
Thank you, sir.
Dear participant, kindly fill the feedback form. Today we will post the first day and second day feedback link also because many of you are requested. You didn't get the feedback link for day 1 and day 2. Kindly fill it within 30 minutes. Day 1 feedback link and day 2 feedback link also have been posted in the chat box. Kindly fill those who failed to fill in first day.
Please send me the link, ma'am. Immediately disappear.
No, sir, it is there only. Sir, link is posted in the chat box, sir.
Wait, ma'am. Wait.
We are waiting nearly 10 minutes. After that only we are leaving.
Okay, ma'am.
Once the program gets over.